Hello folks, and welcome to another video. I hope this one finds you in good spirits, or drinking good spirits, or perhaps conversing with good spirits, covering all bases with my greetings today. But welcome to another video. What have I got for you today? Well, something a little different, but then again, very much the same. Different in that I'm flying in a different part of the world than what I normally do. In fact, I don't think I've ever flown in this part of the world before. And a bit much the same because, well, this aeroplane featured in my last video. It's a FlySimWare Learjet 35A. I'm really enjoying this one. This is version 1.1.8, I think. I mean, it gets updated every 2 hours, so it's a little difficult to keep up. That's not a complaint either. And you don't have to. You don't have to download every update either. Right? It's worth noting. So I've skipped from 1.1.5, whatever was in the previous video, across to this one today. And old mate FlySimWare's changed the installation setup as well. You'll have to go to the website, download it. There's instructions. Essentially, the installer's been taken out of the mix, and you've got a zip file, and you're unzipping and putting it in your community folder. That's what you're doing for reasons that he explains elsewhere. So we're going to be flying this bird. As I said, different part of the world for me. So we might jump to the flight plan pretty quickly. You will probably hear the birds quite active today, having a good sing along. Feature not a bug here on the channel, but if you prefer your flight simulation content without the sounds of the jungle, completely understand if you want to head somewhere else. Otherwise, welcome aboard as we take the Lear for another spin. Let's have a look at the flight plan. And here we are in little nav map, and unlike every other bloody flight sim content creator who's more focused on flying in this part of the world, being the Caribbean or Caribbean, depending on your preference for pronunciation. Here in Australia we call it the Caribbean, but other parts of the world it's the Caribbean. I don't know which one's correct. Doesn't matter, you know where it is. Over here, world update, whatever. I can't read Roman numerals. Came out the other day. I haven't downloaded it. I probably won't. I can't be asked. Quite frankly, very slow downloads some days here, and I don't need a Caribbean world update in my sim. So I'm in, well, kind of across this bit of blue, you know, that may be called the Atlantic. The North Atlantic, this bit. This would be the South Atlantic here, folks. Hey, geography lesson from the old fella. I'm in Northern Africa. Yeah, why? A couple of reasons, actually. This trip's been inspired by today's feature YouTube channel. It'll make more sense when we get to that segment. This is also an FS economy run. So I've hired a Learjet, a rental, and I'm going to take it on I'm going to take some VIPs from Algiers here in Algeria across to the city of Djerba here in Tunisia. A journey of about 417 nautical miles according to Little Navmap, just over an hour in the Lear. Yeah, I've been making some nice virtual coin in FS economy, renting Learjets in different parts of the world, and here we are, Northern Africa. We're gonna catch some rays in Northern Africa. I think I've just given myself a title for this video. Hey, geez, I'm smart. Anyway, folks, Algiers to Djerba. That's the plan. We're in the beautiful Lear 35A in a beautiful livery. It's early morn for our departure. Let's do it. Right, engine start has been achieved. I've got Kingy up front with me, my loyal companion. We've got a few few packs, 5 VIP packs in the back. I hope I've got 5 people in there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll count Kingy, who I assure you is sitting there. If you squint and use your imagination, you'll see him too. They're the 5 VIPs that we're flying across to Djerba today. Now we should just check our fuel configuration. It's been set by FS Economy. Fuel's this one here. So we've got 1,081 nautical mile range. We've got plenty of juices to get us there. Full left wing and full right wing by the look of it. A little bit in the fuse tank, a little bit in the right and left tip. We're within our CG limits, slightly forward of centre. Everything's tickety-boo. 657 on the old UTC. Flight plan is in. Now, I believe the weather radar does work. There we go. Weather radar. Looks like more like a terrain radar. We don't need that, but I believe that's now, well, just confirmed that's now working. Everything else is pretty much right to go, folks. We'll head out onto runway. What runway have we set up? Runway 05 by the looks of it. That's fine. We've got a departure plugged in, do we? Oh, that's a bloody inconvenient departure. What's going on there? Flying a full bloody circuit and then on our way. No, we're not going to fly that. No, sirree, Bob. We're going straight. We're going to go straight to BNA, the NDB BNA 7000. Yeah, well, we may take that constraint into consideration. We'll see how we feel when we get there. You right to go, fellas and ladies and kids and creatures? Let's do it, folks. Alright, after what was one of the lengthiest taxis, it's like when you bloody fly into Sydney. You land from the north and you land on bloody 16 left, and El Capitan uses the whole length and has to taxi all the way back. It takes about 25 minutes. It takes half the length of the bloody flight just to taxi to the terminal. It took a while to get us here down to runway 05 here at Algiers. Bit hazy on it this morning. This is a beautiful livery. November 721 Echo Charlie. Beautiful blue. There'll be a link to that in the description. Really like that one. Folks, are we good to go? I think so. We've got sort of trim set down here. It's in the range. We've got flaps set. We've got, I think everything's right to go. We'll get some landing lights happening. Get some strobies on as well. Yeah, I think we're good. We've got our altitude selected. We've got our steering on. Yeah, I think we're good to go. We've got a bloody tailwind. Why the sim in its wisdom has decided that runway 05 with a 5-knot tailwind is the one? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to head straight to this little NDB BNA. That is the plan. We're going to ignore what the GTN's actually telling us, and we're going to go straight. We're going to ask for vectors and be given them, because it's my sim. I'll do what I bloody want. Shall we do it, folks? Let's introduce some juicies, hey? Spool them up. Here we go. I hope old mate FlySimWare hasn't changed the dynamics here. It feels beautiful, this aeroplane. A bit more juicies. As temps start to come up, we can go a little bit harder on it, I think. Airspeed should be coming alive. It is. Righto, we're good. Temps wise this time, we're not going to bloody kill the engines. Oh, good acceleration today. 120 is going to come up, we're going to rotate around about there. Let's go. Positive rate and all that. Into the bars. Beautiful. Love it. Love how this aeroplane feels in the hand during those critical stages of flight. Take an early external. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. Jump straight back in because we've got a serious pitch up issue there. We needed to get the flaps up before 200 knots, mate. You didn't see that, folks. Nothing happened there. Nothing to see here. We've got the steering off. We'll get Georgie doing some flying pretty soon so that I don't make even more mistakes. Just accelerating now through to about 250 knots. And we'll start that right-hand turn towards the NDB. We do so. Beautiful. Beautiful. Got our temps in, yep, they're in the green. There's 250 knots. Almost 4,000 feet a minute. As we kind of head 090. Just about there. Pitch up a little bit, retrim, get that back to 250. Busting through 250 below 10. Again, no one saw that. We'll get some heading stuff happening, I think, Georgie. Autopilot, ear powered on, you will be. And then we'll go autopilot on, speed, IAS, the altitude selected, got about 250 knots. Heading mode, and we'll change that heading now to about 100, something like that. There we go, get us tracking towards the NDB. Gives me an opportunity to take an external. Beautiful. That really is a nice blue. Nice aeroplane. It's the only thing I'm flying at the moment. Sometimes, you know, I know us simmers, we get bored easily. There's so much available to us. So many add-ons, so many good quality aircraft now, and tendency to sort of jump around, fly different things. Right at the moment, this has captured the old fella's attention. Really enjoying it. Anyway, folks, we head eastwards towards Tunisia. I'll see you during the cruise. Feature YouTube channel, inspiration for this flight, whatever else comes to my mind. Right, welcome flight level 330 over Northern Africa. It's going quite well. We did have a tailwind, which has shifted around to a light headwind. In fact, the tablet will tell us, it will do the calculations for us. Being this one, isn't it? That one. Ugh. 38 knots. Nose. Oh, geez, only a few minutes ago that was a nice little breeze up the date. Anyway, nothing we can do about it unless we turn live weather off. But hey, this is a channel for the purists. We will only fly total reality, don't we? Getting along at about about 0.76 mark, 408 ground speed. We're doing alright. We've got 331 to our destination. Won't take us long, this aeroplane. She gets along. She is thirsty, she burns a bit of the old juices, that's for sure. There's our fuel flow. Somewhere between 0.5 and 1,000 pounds an hour. So that's around about, what are we talking? About 730, something like that. 730, 740 each side. Like that. Fuel gauge down here, we'll be right. No worries. Have faith, folks. Have faith. Everything else is good. I think we can sync this stuff now, right? This one doesn't seem to do anything. But if you sync the turbine, which would be turbine speed, you should get these. No. So that is not implemented, is it? I saw this on the flight the other day with the older version. I thought flicking this one, I know this one doesn't seem to work, but flicking this one, they were kind of synced, but today that's not the case. And scratch that, folks. Scratch all of that. Don't pay any attention. It's not a tutorial. 33,000 feet above Northern Africa. What's been happening? Water flight simulation, taken external there. You can see this beautiful continent. Beautiful day, beautiful morning here. Otherwise, what's been happening? Well, world update, whatever it was, the Caribbean has been released, and I note there's also been a bit of flight sim drama. Another episode of flight sim drama has resulted in the recent days, or last week or something, involving PMDG. I'm not going to go into that, offer any commentary. I don't really understand it. I sensed it was just a lot of drama, and I don't need more drama. I seem to escape all of the drama, so I seem to escape some noise from dogs, but it follows me. Next segment, folks, we'll have a look at the feature YouTube channel before we make our approach into Tunisia. And today's feature YouTube channel, and part inspiration for this flight, is a great channel called Pub Choir. This looks like great fun. Started in Australia in 2017, has since gone global. It's very successful. This essentially is an opportunity for a whole bunch of strangers, like thousands of them, to get together and have a sing. Learn how to sing and then sing something together, sing classic numbers together in a really short period of time, and have fun doing it and express joy through singing. And I think we all enjoy that. We all get, to some extent, we get caught up in our lack of talent, but this way you're with thousands of your closest friends and you can kind of hide your lack of talent in the chorus. You know what I mean? This is just fantastic. There's one clip that came through the algorithm for me, which is this one down here. Africa by Toto. 18,000 people. So I've got the sound turned off here, but this is to give you an idea of what it's all about. 18,000 people around the world, different locations, got together to sing this song, and then they've edited it all together to make it one production. But you get an idea of, look, people just loving it. It's just great to see. You can't fake that, what you're seeing on people's faces, and they're grooving along, and it's just I love it. If you've ever been to one of these things, and I haven't had the pleasure, if you have been to one, let us know in the comments. I'd really like to hear from you. So Pub Choir is the feature YouTube channel for today. I think we had a music channel in the last Lear video. It's becoming a bit of a theme. The universe is trying to tell me something. Perhaps the universe is trying to tell you something. We'll see you for an approach into Djerba. Right, well established on the descent now, folks. We're about 40 miles from home. Just crossing the coastline here and heading out over what I think is called the Gulf of Gabes. Or maybe Gulf of Gabes. I'm not sure if there's a local out there. There's a local Tunisian watching my flight simulation channel who knows the correct pronunciation of this body of water. Give me a shout out in the comments. Right, let me know in the comments and I'll give you a shout out in the next video, a special shout out, because I don't expect I have too many Tunisian viewers, but stranger things have happened. We're getting close, folks. We're setting up for an approach, runway 27 into Djerba. Highly improvised approach. No idea what approaches are available into 27. It's all going to be made up, like everything else here on the channel. Everything's made up, and the points don't matter. We'll see you for the concluding stages.